What is up, everyone? Welcome back to your daily dose of Heroes of the Storm. My name is Death, and today we are playing Muradin. Let's get into a game. Alright, today we find ourselves in the Battlefield of Eternity. My team, Sylvanas, Nova, Muradin, Johanna, Falstad. Enemy team, Abathur, Sylvanas, Nova, ETC, and the Butcher. Okay, so the Butcher, he is a very heavy auto attack hero. And because of that, I think we're actually going to be taking Reverberation. This is going to counter him a lot. Then again, this map has some interesting things because of how important the immortals are. We need to be able to take them down very quickly. So I'm wondering if instead of going Reverb, I should actually take Perfect Storm and then go the increased damage to structures and minions. Choices. There's the real one. That is the real one. There we go. I think we're actually going to be taking... I think we're going to take Perfect Storm. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. So what that's going to do is, whenever we hit an enemy hero with our Q, we're going to get a permanent increase in damage. Our ability's really quick Q is called Storm Bolt. This is a skill shot that does damage to the first enemy it hits. The first one. Just going to pull him in. Okay. That was a perfect opportunity to get him stunned, but my stun was on cooldown. Alright, so it's going to deal some damage to the first enemy it hits, and then it's going to stun them as well. Our W is called Thunderclap. This is area effect damage that's around us, does some damage, like I said, and it will slow enemies by 25% for a few seconds. Our E is called Dwarf Toss. This is going to... Dwarf Toss, we are going to be able to jump out of danger, jump into danger, however you want to see it, and we're going to deal a little bit of damage when we land. Our passive is called Second Wind. What this does is whenever we are out of combat and below 40% life, this thing's going to activate and we're going to heal a bit. We're going to heal up to 40%. This actually gives Muradin a lot of sustain. A ton of sustain. Unfortunately, we are suffering a mighty push here. The enemy's pushing us pretty hard. Surprisingly hard. Alright. Come down here. Gonna jump out so that I can body block when he's out of there. Nice. Good work, team. Good work. Alright, at this talent tier, like I said, we are going to be taking Sledgehammer. Increases the damage versus structures, minions, and destroys ammo. This should deal extra damage to this dude. Let's find out. It did a lot of damage. The reason we're going for this is because we really want to help our team take these guys down. Is that the real one? Alright, we're going to jump out of danger. Hopefully Johanna can get away. I am unfortunately very low on mana. Yeah. I really don't have much to fight with here, guys. I could try. We need to back out. I have no mana. Get myself killed trying to help him. Okay, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to tap. Because I need the mana. Okay, at 50%, these things will shift position. Alright, so I saw the enemy over here. Double stun. Try and jump out in front of him. Alright, not gonna get there. Unfortunately, Muradin, he is a mana hog. This is he sucks mana. Okay, that just sounded wrong. Even like he's a mana hog. A lot of his abilities are very expensive, and his mana pool is pretty small. Nice job. Get the ETC stun off. I have no mana to do anything. He's so low. He's so low. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna start working on this thing. Deal some extra damage. There we go. Okay, at this talent tier, we are going to be taking... we're going to take Piercing Bolt. That sounds good. I like that. Piercing Bolt, what this is going to do is when we hit with our Q, it can actually pierce and hit a second target. We're going to stun him with his brand up. That way he can't do anything. Come on. Nice job. Nice job. All right. I have like been out of mana almost this entire time. This is rough. That's the real one right there. Ay, ay, ay. No mana! I'm trying to save my E. I'm not going to get it off. Nope. That is unfortunate. Alright, looks like Sylvanas is going to be taking this camp here. The first Immortal is not as important as any of the other ones. The first Immortal is kind of weak. But you can still get a lot done with it. Nice. Trying to get out in front of her. Nope. That's... There we go. Nice job, nice job. Okay. Gonna let this thing heal me up a little bit. We're gonna come in. Look at that damage. The Q damage is pretty insane once you start getting it stacked up. Okay. Top is pushing out now. The Abathur did a good job pushing in that entire time. Although that being said, I didn't really see that the Abathur had on too many of his buddies, so who knows. Hey, you're gonna give me my free... Uh-oh. In a bad spot. Whoops. Hero is gonna be like cheeky, like, oh, thanks for my free damage bonus. I'm gonna heal. She gonna try and kill me. Alright, we're taking up for you. Alright, so Avatar, what this is gonna do is it's gonna give us a massive health bonus. So we're gonna get a ton of health from this. And look at all the damage it did to the structure as well. Sledgehammer is so fun. It's a little impractical in like a lot of fights, or a lot of maps, just because you better serve taking some of the other talents. Anyway, like I was saying, so the Avatar is going to give us a bunch of health. That's why I survived that. That's why I actually turned back around. And on top of that, it's actually going to give us the ability to stun when every single one of our auto attacks. Hey there, buddy. I'm actually not going to fight him. I just want to... He thinks he's going to win. He does. I don't know why. Alright, I'm going to go up here and tap. And then I'm going to go down to the bottom lane with my team and help out. I'm coming, team! Ooh. Nice save. Nice save. I'm gonna check this camp. With this build, it's actually, you can actually take camps very easily. Do a ton of damage to that. The reason I say you can take camps very easily is because the Storm Bolt, when you actually get this thing stacked up, it starts doing a ton of damage. Need to back out. I'm seeing a lot of Muradins going Gust of Wind these days. I'm seeing a lot of them go Gust of Wind. Okay, at this talent tier, we are going to be taking Thunder Strike. We're going to increase our Thunderclap damage by 300% against a single opponent. Uh-oh, I'm out of mana. That's becoming a pretty common occurrence now, unfortunately. I'm going to go and I'm going to be... I think I actually need to go back completely. I'm going to go back completely and then I'm going to come out and help my team out. I really need to sit here and get some more mana. Alright. I'm coming, I'm coming. Don't engage yet, guys. Don't engage. We're not all there. Trying to get over here quickly. Oh, nice dodge. Nice dodge, ETC. That was really good. Really great awareness right there that I was coming after him like that, and that I would try and get him. Alright. So, with our Thunderclap, we're going to do extra damage to this guy as well, because he's the only opponent here. So, the idea with this build right now is we're trying to get... What's actually going to push us out? How nice of him. There we go. Okay. Get our stun off. Jump out just in case he tries to. I got locked down by him, which was just funny. It was funny. Alright, let's get this Immortal really fast. We have an Abathur pushing in. We need to take care of that in just a second. But for now, we're going to deal as much damage to this thing as we can. We just did 1,000 damage to that with our Q. This one's a little bit more important. This one should be able to push in pretty hard. Now this thing will only go, it will go to the enemy's strongest lane. That's kind of what it does. I'm going to sit in the middle so I can get some of these regen globes for mana. Come down here and help out. Whoa. And I miss. And I miss. There we go. Alright. Need to be a bit more conservative with my mana. I really, really do. Problem is, a lot of these fights, they span a lot of time, so you end up using a lot of abilities. And like I said before, Muradin is very much a mana hog. Okay, at this talent tier, we are taking Stone Form. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna activate this, and we're gonna get, I believe it's 50% of our maximum health. Yes, 50% of our maximum health. Now this is gonna come in a small little burst, and then it's gonna do a heal over time. So it's not gonna be all at once. Keep that in mind when you are using this. You can't use it at the very last second and expect to live. It's not like that. Alright. We should back out of here. Yep. Back out. Nice job. Block him in. There we go. I don't even know where I was throwing that one. Alright, so we're going to activate this thing, get our healing up. It's going to push out. I'm actually hoping that the Nova... Oh, I missed again. What is wrong with me all of a sudden? I have no mana. ETC. You're lucky. I have no mana to chase you. Alright. I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna deal with this. I need the mana. I need the mana bad. Gonna get full mana this time, and then I'm gonna go out. Alright. Bam. Now I think that you actually deal extra damage to the monstrosity as well, because I think it's considered a minion. I'm not 100% sure about that. I don't think I've tested it very much. I don't really take Sledgehammer all that often. Bam! The vulnerability on that thing. See, Sledgehammer's just fun. That's all it comes down to. It's just fun. Alright, gonna rotate down here and start taking care of this thing. Taking care of the Immortal. Looks like we're going to try and defend first. Man, I just cannot hit anything today, can I? Holy cow. Alright, she's getting away. Not just Nova missing so much as me, too. Alright, we're going to get our W out in this thing. Or, I'm sorry, our Q or W. Deal some extra damage to this. Alright, we're going to start saving some mana. We're just going to hit it with our Q. There we go. Alright, we're going to pop our D here. Alright, he's getting away. That's actually okay. That's actually okay. Hit this thing with our Q. Remember, every single time you get a hit. So right now we are doing 105 extra damage. 105. That's a lot of extra damage. Okay, this is going to go to the strongest lane. The enemy has 4 down right now. 4 down. Okay. At this talent tier, we are going to be taking... Just going to back out. I think we're going to take... I'm already having mana problems, so I think Rewind's actually not the best of choices. But, nice job. You know what? We're going to take it anyway. We're going to take it anyway. So Rewind, what this does, 60-second cooldown. This is going to allow you to... rewind all of your basic abilities, so you can get 2 Storm Bolts off, 2 Ws, 2 Es if you really want to. The problem that I had with it is I was actually already very low on mana most of the time. We should just back out. Oh wow, she really wants to be in. What? I hit him with the kill. I hit him. I have no mana. None. I have to back out, unfortunately. There we go. Alright, and that is GG. That is GG. So this build is great as long as you're able to conserve your mana, unlike me. I just like to just get in there, use all of my abilities when I can. W is very, very expensive, and so is your Q. So... when you're trying to take the Immortals, I'd recommend just focusing on the Q and using that as much as possible and dealing with that instead of just using QW. When you're in combat with other people, obviously use your abilities to the best and deal as much damage as you possibly can, get in as many people's ways, try and hit with more Qs than I did at the end there. I was just missing left and right, just left and right. Here are the stats really quick just so you guys can see. The Muradin build, it does do a lot of damage, but because the Q is so slow and you focus so heavily on that, the damage doesn't look great. It chunks things when it needs to. What's really great about this is it does it to structures as well. So if you really want to push, you guys have a push comp, doing the Sledgehammer and using the Storm Bolt to get all the extra damage on top of it is a really great way to push and destroy ammo. And a really quick talent I chose, Perfect Storm, increased in damage. Sledgehammer for the increase in damage to minion structures and mercenaries, and you destroy a bunch of ammo when you hit an enemy structure with it. Piercing bolts, you can hit more than one target. This is really great for like a Nubarak or somebody who hides behind their minions a lot. You can actually pierce through minions and hit that one person as long as it's only one minion. The thing about Nubarak is the problem with him is you tend to hit his beetles a lot, but they come at you like one by one normally, so you're able to hit more than one, and then you can hit him. Avatar is pretty much the go-to for me. You could take Haymaker if you want to. I just like this because you transform for 20 seconds, you get a bunch of health, and your basic attack's stun. You just can't beat that. Just can't beat that. Thunder Strike for increased damage, 300% if one target is hit. This is really great when you're dueling. You can do a lot of damage with that. Stone Form, activate this, get 50% of your health back over 8 seconds. Like I said, it's a small, tiny little burst at the start, but then it evens out over the time. So it's not great. And your second wind is disabled during this time. This is really good, like, if you take a lot of damage, you're down like 25% life, you can pop this thing, get back up to full, re-engage very quickly. Rewind. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back to Snow Form. Another thing that you can do too is you can wait, like if your combat is over and you know you're not going to be in any immediate danger, and you're at like 25%, let your second wind kick in first, heal you up to 40%, then you can pop this again, and this will heal you up to 90% then. So you're basically at full life by the time the next combat starts. It's another really great way to use Stone Form. And then of course Rewind, it was sort of like a last minute pick. You can pretty much take Hardened Shell, the Avatar boost, the level 20 Avatar heroic boost, which makes you, it gives you a reduction in CCs. So it's really good if like there's a lot of stuns or roots on the enemy team. It allows you to, I think it's like 50% for those. Or Rewind. I like Rewind just because the extra damage. Again, with this build, you tend to run out of mana a lot, so just keep that in mind. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, I will catch you all later.